Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be building the high-grade MSZ-006A1 ZETA Plus Unicorn version. That's a mouthful. Alright, so this model, I was a bit hesitant getting this model and building it because I had another one that I built. Um, It was the first model that I ever built, and it was one of these models where you convert it, so it goes from a mobile suit to a what they call it a wave rider mode. Yeah, so that first one that I built, it was called the high grade E.F.F Gundam Hiroto's Mobile Suit. Yeah, that one was pretty bad. Yeah, I don't recommend that one. Yeah, so that was like one of the worst ones I've ever built, and it was the first Gundam model I ever built, and I actually ended up breaking it because I didn't know what I was doing. And also the instructions weren't very clear, so once you put it into the mobile suit configuration and then you try to take it apart, you end up breaking it. So that wasn't a very good design. But luckily this one was a better design. It's much easier to build and looks better too. That other one, it was really off and it just seemed like the head was really small compared to the rest of the body. So I didn't really like the look of it. But this one has a really nice look. And when you and it's easy to convert it to the wave rider mode, which you'll see later on. And I didn't break this one like I did the other one, so that's why I'm loving it. Now there is another one very similar to this one, and I believe it's number 115 instead of the 006. This is the 006 one, but there's another one that's similar, that's number 115A1 or something like that. Yeah, I saw that in the shop, and I was like, wait a minute, did I build that one? No, it was a different model. It looks pretty cool though. Looks similar, but a little bit leaner, I think, and it's a darker color. Yeah, I'm guessing that they're pretty similar because it looks very similar. And there's like one, two, three, four different types of model, and then this one is the fifth one. But it's an older model. This is like 2014, so they probably made more by now. So here I'm building the body, the torso, and the head. It's pretty easy and simple. And I hope the music isn't too sad. It does sound a bit sad, but I felt like it fit here. It sounds good. I like calming music. And all the pieces fit very well, so you don't have to worry too much about making any mistakes. I don't remember making a whole bunch of mistakes for this. But oh yeah, there's one that I remember. the crotch part, and that's kind of funny. You'll see later. This piece, if it doesn't go in, all you have to do is kind of flip it. I mean, like flip it upside, like vertically. And there's a piece similar to this later on that you'll see. At first I couldn't fit it in, but then I just flip it like 180 degrees flip, and it'll go right in. I mean, honestly, I really like the aesthetics of this model. It has like really chunky feel to it, like a real tank kind of look to it. So I love that kind of look. So here at first I thought that I didn't put it in correctly because there's a gap there. And I was trying to close that gap, but actually it's supposed to be like that. Because when I look at the pictures, they're kind of like that. There's a gap there. I was trying really hard to push it in there, but that's the way it's supposed to be. So at first I didn't understand what this thing was, but later on it makes more sense. Yeah, that's where you attach the wings. I also like the color of this thing. Usually you get Gundam models that have like either white or grayish, but this one kind of has a different grayish color to it that I really like. It's almost like, I guess you can say, military gray. I just fast forward through all this sticker stuff. Trust me, I get bored looking at the stickers and me trying to place the stickers. That's why I just fast forward it. And at the end there was also stickers on one of the pieces, but I didn't bother showing that. It was kind of simple. Didn't really need to spend a whole lot of time on that. It just added another 10 minutes to the video unnecessarily. And if you could notice the back part, there's supposed to be a sticker back there, but I forgot. I totally forgot. And I had to take it out later on, take out the head later on, and put in the stickers. I mean, if I didn't put it in there, you wouldn't really notice anyway, because there's a little thing in the back there that hides the back part of the head, so you can't really see it anyway. Now this blue purplish sticker thing here doesn't look all that great on the head. I don't really like the color of it too much. I was actually thinking about getting like a marker, an acrylic marker, and just putting in the colors myself instead of using these stickers. I actually bought some markers that are chrome and gold, and I might try that one of these days. Now, this is really tough. It's very small, and it kept sticking to my tweezers, so I couldn't get it in there. I had a really hard time, as you can see. And then that didn't even fit, so I had to use a toothpick. So that's another tip for you there. A toothpick comes in handy. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the arms and shoulder. That one clips in, as you can see. It's a little flap. But once it's installed, it really doesn't do much, except if you want to stretch out your arms outward, yeah, then that flap has to fold over or fold up. This one, make sure you put it in the right way. The flat part is on the outside, and the circular part is on the inside. And I apologize again if I'm talking a bit slowly. I'm still getting the a delay in my microphone. I need to be able to hear myself talk, but because of the delay, it's making me hesitate in talking, well, at least talking quickly. I've been changing the way I've filmed these videos. So if the instruction manual says to make 2, then I'm just gonna place 2 right on the ground there, so you can follow along. Before I was just doing 1 at a time, and that was kind of time consuming. Here I've just finished both of them at the same time, much quicker. And this one, I made a mistake here. I put this in the wrong way. That part that comes out needs to be on the side, not in the front. See, this one I'm gonna do it correctly, but yeah, I just noticed it. So I had to take it out. But overall, it was pretty easy to assemble. As you can see, if I make a mistake, make a mistake, I can just undo it easily without breaking it. And here's the correct way. Here you go. Just realized that the other one, I had it going, the end part going inside, whereas this one's on the outside, if you know what I mean. But I guess it doesn't make any difference, because I didn't notice any difference when I put them together. Sometimes it looks like I'm taking my time. It's probably because I'm looking at the manual as I'm doing this. The manual is sitting in front of me here. And I'm looking at it and trying to figure out what's the best way, how they want us to do it. So that's why you see some delay when I'm just holding it. Yeah, I didn't know why I have such a difficult time with this one. It should just sit in there, but it didn't. Mistake that I told you I made, it's probably made it more difficult for me to put this piece in there. That's why I had to really push it in. So this video could have been done in about an hour, but because I had to convert it to the wave rider mode, it took another hour or half an hour. Yeah, I think it could have been done in about an hour and 20 minutes. So it took another like 30 minutes just to convert it to a wave rider. Why things always slip out of my hand like that. I guess when you get older, you don't grip things very well. And you kind of lose some what do you call it? Some fingerprints that helps you grip to the object. Now things just slide out. And I don't have as pronounced of a fingerprint as I used to. This one I couldn't figure out at first, but you gotta slide it in there, as you can see here. Just slide it in. Nope, not like that. I'm still trying to figure it out. Here you go. Slide it in there. They always have some ingenious way of doing things and assembling these models. Really smart people making these things. Look at that, even the arm itself looks pretty cool. I like the design of it. And I'm just rotating it, making sure everything works. And also showing you the articulation. Other arm. As you might have noticed, I'm partial to gray colors. I like gray. I have a gray mat and I love gray colored models, and my car is actually gray color, so I'm all about grays. Although I have seen some really dull looking gray colored cars, though. Don't like those gray ones. have a dark gray car, so love that. And I used to have a metallic gray, which I also love. Maybe that's the color I need for the acrylic marker, metallic gray. That'll be cool if I do some of my models in that color. Also, next year I'm gonna try to use the what do you call it? The filing. I'm gonna start like filing down some of the nubs and things like that to smooth it out, and then buffering it, and get it nice and smooth. I don't know if I'll ever have time, but I'm gonna try a little bit. Not filing, but sanding. That's it. That's what I was thinking. Sanding it down a bit. I want to get rid of some of those nubs that's still sticking out a bit here and there, and it looks a little odd when it's like two different colors and whatnot. So I just want to sand it down, buffer it, make it look nice. If I have time. To be honest, this video, even though it's very simple to make, it took me a long time to edit it, and I'm actually a little behind on these videos. Oh, this one, make sure you get that hole out there like that, not up, but out to the side there. You need to attach it to the ankles. Yeah, so what I was saying is that this video's been taking me a long time to finish. I had a lot of videos already made, and I'm already running out of time before I run out of videos. I believe I only have one other video uploaded, and then I need to quickly upload this one. And because I'm doing the voiceovers, it's taking me even longer. And I just started a new job, so that's been taking up a lot of my time. And the only reason I had a lot of time before is because I didn't have a job, so I was looking for a job. But now that I've started my new job, I'm gonna have less time. So if you don't see a video from me for like a week or two, that's probably why. But I'm gonna try my best to upload a video per week, one per week. Might be like a small little video, like one of those blockies. I don't know how they pronounce that, blockies or blokies. It's Sounds like Loki's to me, but others have pronounced it Blockies. Yeah, the only way I can upload a lot of videos is to do like one small build, quick build, and just quickly build, edit, upload. So this way I give myself enough time to build the more complex models. And I'm about to do a lot of complex models, so I might need a lot of those easier ones to upload. Now we're doing the lake part. It says to do 2, so here are 2 of them. Now make sure this one it's not circular. It has a flat side there. Both sides are flat, so make sure you put that in correctly, or else it won't go in. That's why I edit that part out, because I spent a lot of time trying to figure it out. Then it was like, oh, it's flat here, so it has to match up with the flat part. Goes in easily. That 2 flat part on the left and right. Really can't make a mistake on this one. It can only go in one way. That in there first makes it easier. I'm always surprised how complex some of these models are and the way they designed it. Even though this was built or sold in 2014, even back then it was pretty complicated. But of course the models now today are even more complicated. Now this, I was a little confused here. I didn't realize it had to be closer together. It has to be on that other side there. I had to flip it around. I couldn't figure it out at first. There you go. I figured that. Yeah, sometimes it takes me a while to figure something out. I guess I'm not the smartest guy in the world there. And you see how even that, the way they make that, they made sure that you don't put it in there incorrectly just by moving those two little dots apart and the other one's closer together, so you don't put them in the wrong way. That's ingenious, very smart of them. They're trying to help you not make a mistake. Some of these models, if you make a mistake, it's very difficult trying to take them all apart and redo it, and you'll end up breaking it or scratching it pretty badly, which I've done both. This goes in diagonally, which was kind of weird to me, but that's the way they want it. I had it upside down, maybe. Oh, I didn't push it in. That's right, you have to push that in there, make sure it's nice and seated, and there it goes. I guess that diagonal stuff prevents it from twisting. Once you attach it to a model, it won't twist. Oh, looks like I forgot to edit that part out. It's a little too long. See that? You really can't make a mistake. You only go in one way. I think sometime in the future I'll probably try that model again, the what is it, the Eurovan Gundam Hirato's Mobile Suit. Yeah, the one that I said earlier that I really didn't like and I broke it. I might try that again later in the future, just to see if I've gotten any better at building it, so it might come out a lot better. I really hate to have a model that broke and stuff keeps falling apart on that model. Maybe it was my fault and not theirs, because I was new at building models, didn't really know what I was doing before. But yeah, that model would probably be on my list of my worst build, which I'll probably do at the end of the year. I'll put out a video of my top 5 worst and best build. Now the Euroven, I always have a hard time pronouncing that thing. The Euroven one, that one you can't see it on my video because I didn't start filming back then. That was my very first model. But after that model, that's when I started filming, just to show others how to build it. And I believe it was that model, because I broke it, it made me want to film it so others can see my mistakes and not make the same mistakes when they're building their models and end up breaking it. And that's how this YouTube channel started. And I hope you're all kind of enjoying these videos and helping you build these models and avoiding all the mistakes and not breaking any of your models like I did. But nowadays it seems like the 4x speed ones are getting more views than these actual slower build. And once again, those 2 dots prevents you from making a mistake and putting them in the wrong place. Oh, this one didn't quite fit because of that bottom part there. It didn't quite get in the hole. You'll see here that little piece there. There you go. Now it's in the hole. So just be aware of that. That little flappy thing. It has to match up with the holes there. And for some reason I had a hard time with this. Just had to turn it upside down there. Yeah, not too smart. I mean, I'm not too smart to figure that out. So anyway, back to my rant about the Euraven. Yeah, it's because of that. I guess it was meant to be. It's because of that model that made me want to open up the YouTube channel and showing you guys these builds. So I guess I have to thank that model. Yeah, I had a hard time placing these things. It doesn't look like it goes in, but then all of a sudden it just goes right in. It's kind of weird. It kind of magically fits in there, almost like a magnet or something. Make sure it's facing the right way here. So the big flap is on the front and the little flap on the back. And all the joints connects pretty well. Doesn't come apart like some of the models. Yes, some of the models, when I flex the angles, it just falls apart, comes apart. Even though those were newer models and these are older models. Now this part was kind of weird. I was like, wait, did I do something wrong? Did I build it incorrectly? Because it was coming forward and bending forward there. But you'll see later on when it converts to wave rider mode, it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to bend up. Some force to get them together. But everything fits pretty well. As you can see there from what I meant about buffering. See those little marks there? Yes, I just wanna like buff it out, sand it down and buff it out. If I ever have time. A bit OCD, so that really bothers me when I see something like that. Not perfect. So I just built one and I've already forgotten how to build the other one. My short-term memory. Once again, that bottom flap, I made sure it got in the hole this time. Nope, I forgot about that one. You're supposed to put that other piece in there first, so ended up having to take it apart. This is always the most dangerous part here. Possibility of breaking it. To pry it open. Yeah, I really hate doing this. It scares me every time. paying attention before. Totally forgot about this piece. Sometimes I'm just in a hurry to get it done. And every time when I rush it, that's when I make mistakes. I got confused here. Didn't figure out how to put it together. I just did it a couple of minutes ago. I've already forgotten. I was getting frustrated there. Had to look at the manual for a while. There you go, I got it. Figured it out. My short-term memory again. On the picture, that white part on the inside, the thrusters, it's actually black, but in the models it's white. So after I finished, I looked at the picture and I thought maybe I made a mistake or something. I tried taking it apart to see if I made a mistake on that, but yeah, it's white. Picture they painted that part black, the inside of the thrusters. Sure everything works. Alright, we're done with the legs. Got the hips and the crotch part. This part, I did damage a part here. You'll see later, I'll explain. So be careful assembling this piece, not this piece, but later on the barrel piece. So the circular part is on towards us, and the flat part is on the other side. See, that's the flat part, and the circular part is on the other side. Okay, so this barrel part, I pretty much broke it once I try to shove it in, and that's because there's actually a flat part, so it's not completely circular. There's flat part on the main unit there, and there's also a flat part on the barrel. Here I kind of damaged it. You can see a little white part where it kind of bulges out. I didn't notice it at first, but once I did this one I actually broke it, and that's when I noticed that there's a flat part. And it did say it in the manual, I just didn't pay attention. It said to be careful with that. So you'll see later, I'll show you. It's kind of a flat, it's not circular. So you can't just put it in however, you have to match up the flat part with the other flat part. And here I'm just jamming it in again and ended up breaking it. See, I just broke it. I just noticed there's a crack there, as you can see. It's like, wait, what happened? And when I took it apart, that's when I noticed the flat part. Yeah, see, broke it. I'm gonna go back and fix it. As you can see here, I took it apart, and I just realized there's a flat part right here. You can see on the bottom, it's flatter on the bottom, and also on the barrel there's a flat part on the barrel. You have to match up the flat part with the flat part. I don't think I didn't do a very good job though. It still wasn't very good. Didn't match up so well. But yeah, I didn't bother trying to fix it. It wasn't very noticeable, so I just left it. If I try to glue it together again, I was afraid it might not be able to put them in there, because the glue is gonna give it some it's gonna make it harder to slide it in because it's thicker now. So I just left it broken. And that's why I make these videos for you guys, so you can see all these little mistakes, so you don't make them yourself when you're building these models. Now this little skirt part holds a lot better than some of the other Gundam models, because it has that locking mechanism there, so it holds it in place, holds the skirt securely in place so it doesn't fall out. But some of the Gundam models that I've done, it falls out very easily. So this is a better design, even though it's an older model, which is weird. You would have thought that they already solved the problem, but apparently they didn't. Or maybe it was just too many extra parts that they didn't want to make, so. Now these hip attachments here, they're kind of not so great, as you'll see later that you can't really move the legs too much because of that thing. And you'll see here. And if you notice the crotch part, that's hilarious because every time I build the Gundam models, the skirt is always in the front. But in this model, it's actually in the back, and I didn't realize it, so I built it with the skirt part in the front. And later I figured out that that's not how it's supposed to look, so I had to disassemble it and reassemble. So that's actually the butt facing front as the crotch. And this is why this piece here didn't quite fit. See, it was backwards. It actually does fit. No, not really. Yeah, I just decided to put it in there, up there, but it kept falling apart. So, as you can see, I thought about just gluing it together. I was getting frustrated. I think it fell out like 3 times. And as you might have noticed here, the articulation isn't that great. I mean, you could twist it left and right a little bit, but not like forward and backward. So no ab crunches or no leaning back. So it's very stiff in that regards. And it doesn't matter if I have the crotch properly, it's still the same way. Yeah, the hip area and ab area, that's probably the worst part of this model. Can't really move it that much. It's very stiff. So that's why at the end you'll see pictures of poses, and I didn't make too many poses because I couldn't. Even though it's finished, it's not finished. That ridiculous crotch part, That's supposed to be in the back. I was like, why is it so loose? Why does it look so flat? Usually it looks a little bulgy for the crotch. Oh, that came out. I didn't push it in there enough. You gotta really push it in there. And it kind of comes out a little bit when you bend outward. Gotta remember to push it back in. Articulation there for the leg. But that's kind of weird. I was like, did I do something wrong? Did I build it incorrectly? But no, you'll see later on. It's for the Wave Rider mode. It's supposed to go kind of weird. Moves. The hip moves. Not very good with the waist. And here you can move it. You move the leg, the hip. But later, once I put the correct crotch forward, then you can't move it, which is kind of weird. Having the skirt in the front is actually better than having it in the back, because the skirt gets in the way and you can't bend the knee up. Here's where I kind of take it apart, put it the right way. Sometimes it takes me a while to figure it out that I made a mistake and that I had to go back and fix it. Here's the correct way, the crotch part in the front. See, in almost every Gundam model, the crotch has to be kind of pronounced, I guess you could say. And once I put these hips in there, you can't bring the knee up, because that little attachment on the hip bangs up against the skirt in the back. You can't really move it. And even in the manual and in the box art, they don't even show it where the knee comes up, because you can't do it. And I guess they know that they can't do it. Usually in the box art, they'll have them kneeling or have the knee up as one of the pictures, but for this one it's all pretty much straight, where it goes back but no knee coming up or kneeling. So if you're planning on kneeling or bringing the knee up on this model, yeah, forget about that. That's not gonna work unless you take out the skirt in the back, which I guess you could probably do. honestly, you don't really need the skirt. So if you want to pose it, then don't bother putting in the skirt. Oh, we're already about an hour in here. I didn't realize that. Time flies on this one. This is such a fun build, I guess. And I'm gonna fast forward. And this yellow sticker, I had a hard time with this thing. It took me a while. I kept messing it up. It just wouldn't line up. Eventually I just gave up. I just placed it anywhere, and yeah, I just placed it anywhere and it still wouldn't line up. And I tried to remove it, but I couldn't because it got stuck. See, I tried to remove it, I couldn't. So I was just like, oh, just leave it. It's a little it wasn't very clean though. Not a very good sticker. Not my best work, I guess I can say. Not my best worker. Not my best work. I'm usually very anal with the stickers, trying to get it perfect. But I know better from building these models that if you try to remove it, you might make it worse. So I just left it and kind of like smooth it out a little bit, make it look nice at least. But yeah, if you look up close, it's a little janky. And if I had a yellow marker, I would have used the yellow marker instead of the stickers. Yeah, once again, that flat piece on the left and the right. This time I noticed it. See that flat part on the left and the right? Gotta match it up.
here's where the back part comes in. That's where you place the wings. I was a little confused in how to place them. I had to edit that out. It took me a couple of minutes to figure it out. I had to look at the manual too. It seems simple enough. But yeah, I didn't get it at first. Not too bright. That back part always reminds me of a grasshopper. It's got that grasshopper legs. Looks pretty good. I really like this model. I mean, the wings can't do much once it's in there. I tried moving it, but it doesn't move or anything. Only that thing moves. But that doesn't do anything. I mean, you can place it down so it doesn't fall over. I guess that's what's good about it. But other than that, it's not very useful. It's only used for the Wave Rider mode. And the barrel here too, same as that hip piece. It's got that flat part at the bottom, so be careful when you're placing the barrel in there. Don't just shove it in. You have to match the flat with the flat. And here you've got the hand grip, but then you've got this other part in the back, which I'm not sure what it's for. See this little piece here? It's like it really doesn't need to be there. It doesn't do anything. I mean, I looked at the manual and all the pictures, and that this little thing here doesn't do anything. You can pretty much just hide it and forget about it. It's not very useful. It doesn't get used at all, like zero. So I don't know what the purpose of it is. Why does it need to be able to move downward and upward? You can't really attach it to anything. I guess maybe to a different model, a different Gundam model. I've seen that where there's a second piece that comes down, and oh, here, so you see that flat part? There's also a flat part there. See that? You gotta match up the flat part with the flat part. There you go, like that. That's on the bottom of the barrel, and I think I messed it up. As you can see, it got a little broken, a bit broken on the side there, that white part. It's because I shoved it in there incorrectly, so be careful. Yes, I was saying that little piece in the back, this little thing, in other Gundam models they have that, so I think maybe they just recycled it from another model, because that's used to attach to the back or something, or to something else. But this model, it's not required, it's not needed. So I'm guessing it's a design for a different Gundam model weapon. And here I actually accidentally snipped off the little pegs that comes out, and I'll show you. right there. Here you go. I snipped that off when I was trying to clip the runners, and when I went in to clean it up, I clipped off that little piece. I had to glue it back in, and luckily you can't see it because that other piece kind of goes right in and hides it. So it was able to hide my mistakes. I guess I didn't really need it. Even if it broke off, you can't really tell anyway. But make sure it's on the correct side. As you can see here, I almost placed it in the wrong side. So this is the correct side. As you can see, once it goes in, you can't see it. So I didn't really need it. See that bottom part? Gotta match up with that bottom part. See, they thought of everything here, so you don't make a mistake putting it in the wrong way. Now this wing thing here, I almost placed it incorrectly. It's supposed to be coming down. The wing's supposed to be swooping downward, not upward. Here I've got it the wrong way. It's going up instead of down. But I guess if you want to be different, you can do that. Have it going up. It looks pretty cool nonetheless. But I wanted to be more accurate, so as you can see here, it kind of goes down instead of going up. It sweeps downward. Looks cool. Reminds me of a drone. One of those military drones. We're gonna fast forward through this. Very small sticker. Took me a while. Close to the end here. Once I finish assembling these, then I'm gonna disassemble it and then put it in the wave rider mode. That sticker is pretty small. And once again, I had to use a toothpick. Now, one side of the toothpick, the tip kind of broke off a little bit, so that helps. So it's not so pointy. It was nice and smooth too. Yeah, you don't want something too pointy at the stickers. It might scratch it, which I have done. Okay, so here I've I'm trying to put the sticker on the head. I just realized there's another sticker left on this thing. I was like, wait a minute, there's one more sticker. I had to look at the manual. This little tiny piece here, very difficult trying to place it correctly. And my toothpick again saves the day. Yeah, you don't want anything too sharp. Like I used to use the tip of the tweezer, and that just scratched it pretty badly. So I've learned from that. I don't know why I had such a difficult time with this thing. Wouldn't sit right. Yeah, I didn't realize that there was a notch on the inside. Now the barrel is pretty long, so if you put the arms down, the barrel will hit the ground. So you have to bend it up slightly if you don't want it to hit the ground. Yeah, I struggled trying to remove this thing. And here you can flip this down and then place it on the back of the wing right there. That's pretty ingenious. I like that. I just wish they had another gun so it's more symmetrical and it looks better if there was another one. So once you'll see it in the Wave Rider mode, it's only on one side, so it would have looked better if it was on both sides, both wings. I guess they didn't want to waste another runner for a gun. And this looks kind of weird to me, having it placed like that right on the arm. It's just jutting out. It's huge. They could have just like placed it on the back somewhere, or maybe place it like the other gun, kind of pointing downwards. And these sabers, I don't see too many light bluish color. It's usually red or dark blue. This is nice light blue, which is kind of nice. It looks nice. Looks very translucent, almost like there's a light coming out of it because it's so light in color. And here, I don't think it really matters which way it goes. It's like up or down, doesn't really matter. It slides in there nonetheless. almost looks like it's glowing because it's so light and translucent. Alright, so here's a finished piece here. So I rotate it. Like I said, that attachment to the arm would have looked better in the back or going downwards somewhere. I mean, you don't have to have it on there if you don't want to. Like I said, the abs, you can't move it forward or backward, and the legs, you can't make it kneel. We'll bring the knee up. Okay, so now we're gonna convert it to the Wave Rider mode. So you have to disassemble pretty much the entire piece, and you only leave them with the torso, which looks a little weird, almost like he's getting decapitated. His arms and legs are gone. Arms, legs, and also crotch, all gone. You'll see how many pieces I actually take out of this model. But it was actually pretty easy to take them all out and then put them back together again. I mean, I didn't have to look at the manual or anything. It's pretty intuitive. Unlike the last one that I did, the frame arms girl, Griffin. Yeah, that one, I don't recommend converting it and then trying to put it back together again. It's very difficult. I had a hard time with that, but this is a lot simpler, easier. Oops, took out the wrong thing. Gotta take out the whole thing. Took me a while. Yeah, it's always easier to twist. Okay, I had to also take the skirt out here. Like I said, you don't really need the skirt. Probably remove it if you want to be able to have the knee bend forward and kneeling. And this piece has to come out of that little thing there. Yeah, it looks weird. Look at all those pieces that I had to take apart. Pretty much the entire thing here. It's just the torso left. Everything else has been taken out. There's nothing left. You can say he's a quadriplegic. Okay, so now we're gonna assemble them. These are extra pieces that wasn't attached to the model. We have to assemble these. And this piece reminds me of that your Raven model that I was talking about before. Yeah, this has a very similar piece. I think they kind of reuse these pieces to make the airplane mode or the wave rider mode. So this piece here, at first I couldn't figure it out, but you just have to flip it 180 degrees and it'll go in. Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out. There you go. Flip it and it's in there. So if it doesn't go in, just flip it 180 degrees like that. And there you go. It goes in. I guess technically you can't say that it transforms into a wave rider mode. It just disassemble and reassemble into the wave rider mode. And of course we're just building this out right now, but once it's already built, then the next time you want to convert it to a wave rider mode, it'll be easier and quicker, because right now we're just assembling these parts out of the runner. But yeah, it's pretty simple. All I have to do is put all those pieces in here. There's another sticker on that yellow part, the E.F.F sticker, but I edited that out because it was taking some time to do. I didn't want to have this video past 2 hours. I want to keep it under 2 hours, and it was kind of simple actually. Just placing that sticker on there. But you'll see it once at the end there when I show you the pictures. Okay, so you have to remove that and then bend this up. At first I was a little confused on why we did that, but you'll see later. And the hands have to be positioned that way. The fist, I mean, and the arm, and bend that up. And you'll see why that is. And every piece gets used. So every piece that you took apart gets used and placed in this piece. Here you're gonna slide it in just like that arm before. So you slide that in there. There's a slot. Goes right in. It's pretty Pretty easy and simple. Now this one wasn't straight, so that's why I struggle. You have to straighten it out like that. You see, start to look pretty good. Here's the crotch piece. It's interesting how the crotch piece gets assembled on the crotch piece of the Wave Rider. This piece closes it up so you don't see all that stuff. And it looks like an engine intake where the air goes in. That's pretty cool. So they really thought about this stuff. Good design. And that piece, I forgot to tell you, that piece is the piece that came out of the runner, so it's not the same piece that we took out of the model. The shoulder piece. That shoulder piece, that doesn't get used here. It's a separate piece. That's the stiffer piece. So it doesn't bend, as you can see here. That's the piece that doesn't bend. The piece that does bend, we don't use it. That shoulder piece. So I guess I was wrong. We don't use all the pieces. Only that shoulder piece we don't use. And it's looking pretty good. I mean, I guess they could have used it, but I don't know why they didn't. Maybe it doesn't look as good. Not as clean. And we have one more. Yep. Well, a few more pieces. And here the foot. I was wondering about that foot. Why does it go down like that? But now we know. And here's where the strange bending occurs. You bend it forward. That. That attaches to the piece, as you'll see later. And here you go. Just make sure the thrusters are on the outside. The two little thrusters, they're on the outside. The white thrusters, as you can see here. Oop. It fits in nicely. Snug. And you can't really break these like that other one that I was talking about, the Euraven. Oh, I'm still bitter about that one. So you can attach it and disassemble it without breaking it. So that's good. This one I placed it incorrectly. It should be on the inside. That thing that sticks out, it should be on the inside. I'm gonna notice it later and then fix it. Right now I didn't quite notice. Okay, now I notice. Here you go. It's the correct way. See, it looks better that way. Alright, I think we're done. The Wave Rider mode looks pretty cool. So it doesn't quite transform, you just have to build it. So it's not a transforming robot or mobile unit, Gundam unit. And here the gun attaches. And at first I had it attached to the left side, but it's actually on the picture, it's attached to the right side. So when I took the picture, I changed it to the right side. And like I said, if they had another gun on the other side, it would have looked a lot better and more symmetrical. But they only gave us one gun. And that little piece at the end there is still not useful. Never got used at all. And that's it. Wave Rider is done. And we are coming down to close here. I just want to say this has been a fun build, and I didn't show you the disassembly because it's pretty easy to disassemble it and then put it back together as a mobile unit. But yeah, this is a really good model. I love this model. It looks very militaristic, which I love. And I want to thank all of you for watching. And please like and subscribe. And I'll have to see you next time. And I hope you enjoy my commentary again. And if you'd like to comment, please comment. But not too many people comment, so that's fine. Alright, thank you. And have a good night and enjoy. And if you want to build this model, I do recommend it. Alright, see you later. Bye bye.